Hey guys, this is Home Self-Defense with Tom and Bob, and today we are talking awareness and the use of common items as the weapons. Okay, so let's talk awareness first. Now, we can all agree on one thing. We always go outside kinda not being stuck to reality, to what's going on right now at the moment around us, because we are usually deep in our thoughts, thinking about yesterday fights with our mom or about tomorrow's dinner, and sometimes we are here, sometimes we are not. So it's all okay, we are only humans, but then for the predators, that makes us a perfect victim. So going outside, you can't really allow yourself for that state of mind of kind of wandering around. That's the only thing that you can allow yourself to do at home. Okay, so being out there, you don't really have to turn into something out of a Jason Bourne movie. Okay, just guys, be aware. Don't get stuck in your phone. When you pass the corner, have a little glance. Don't think about anything else but at the task at hand. If you go shopping, just do that. Don't think about thousands of things that you're gonna do later on of anything that happened before. And now, if you will check any victim statement of any mugging attack, any assault, they agree on one thing. It happened just boom like that, just so quickly. It was so quick I didn't even know what was going on. And that's right. That's right for the victim. But for the attacker, it started with the very intent. And that intent could be lingering there for months. It could be just built up in a spur of a moment. Or this guy just could get up this morning and say, this is the day, today I'm gonna do it. Okay, so when you go around deep in your thoughts, his brain is working like that. He's gonna observe, he's gonna orientate on his victim, he's gonna decide, and then he's gonna act. It's just the simple fact that our brain uses that bit of a loop in a decision-making process. We observe, we orientate, we decide, and we act. And we literally use that little tool for decision-making on the battlefield. Okay, so I'm gonna give a quick example of that usual situation. It could be a club situation. You want to go to toilet. The girls, they know that you never go on your own, always doing pair. But then maybe you just forgot that, and your predator is just sitting there observing, and your movement. Maybe you kind of drew his attention before. Maybe you're nice, maybe you're not. Maybe he just picked you for some different reason. We don't really know. But then he observes you, and he sees you going to that toilet on your own. So he orientates on you. Once his perfect setup is there, he decides and he acts, he attacks. Okay, it could be a car park, because you decided to park your car in a very far end of the car park, and then you have to go with your trolley there in that dark corner, and he might observe you and he might follow you and attack you. Okay, so it always comes to that little loop, and you can break that loop. Don't go toilet on your own. If you just walk around, if you are there on that car park, just observe. Listen, guys, we are not that sort of a creatures. We humans, we can get approached at a close distance, say like me and Bob. Okay, that's our conversation distance. If I want to harm him, I have to be here. And now, we don't really allow anyone to be here except for the people we know. That's my mate here. Yeah, I love him, but that's not my mate. I'm gonna be here. Okay, so if you are there on your own in the car park and you walk, you can see that movement with your peripheral vision. You have that goods that someone is behind you, and use that goods to process the information, and just look around. If he's there, even shout behind him, hey honey, I left something in the shop, we have to go back. Just turn around, do some noise, attract the attention of other people, do something, break his loop, because then he has to reorientate, and there is a good chance he will just fuck off to either other victim or just change his mind completely. Okay guys, so there is two simple exercises to build up a bit of that awareness. Of course, you can just make that decision, I'm gonna be aware today. But then as soon as you hit that road and start to think about it, you're gonna just drift away. So just exercise this force, right? Just set up a code. Code green is only at home. I mean, it's a maximum relax. It's just you just feel like that in your bath, in your home, with your family, pure relax. But then once you open the door, you walk outside, it's a code yellow. Okay, and code yellow is the awareness. It's being aware of your surroundings. It's not being like a phone zombie just walking like that. I mean, guys, we are a perfect targets right now at the moment, with being stuck with the faces in those phones is just asking for any moving whatsoever. So that's the awareness for you. And the code red, it's the danger. Okay, so you have to be ready to engage. By a simple fact of walking outside in the code yellow, not green, which means in the awareness code, that's gonna help you with your adrenaline in a case of any sudden attack, any moving. Okay, because our adrenaline is there to help us. But then if you are not being prepared, what you're gonna get is the adrenal shock instead of adrenal boost. And that's the second, is what we want. Okay, so just being ready outside, being aware. Okay, if that adrenaline is stuck, we get adrenaline boost, and that's gonna help us fight big time. I mean, guys, even just from talking to you, my adrenaline just giggling. I'm fucking ready. I'm fucking ready to go, guys. I mean, just from talking about it. Okay, so that's your kind of state of being ready to engage. And of course, from there is just a quick step to code red, because you are ready. You are kind of ready to go. Again, hands up, weapons ready, targets locked. Boom, do this, do whatever. Okay, but then now, not really everyone is into sticking the thumbs into the eyes or blinding people up, ripping their ears off, and do all that much shit that we do. Okay, I fully understand that, because you have to force yourself beyond certain point to do that. Okay, so we're just gonna talk the items in a sec. The second exercise about the awareness is the question: when you go outside, always ask yourself, where would you move yourself? Okay, it's a great exercise. I mean, if you walk around the area, you know, ask yourself that question. You will discover many little corners, many little hiding spots in which someone can mug you. So say if you say, oh yeah, I could go get mug here, then next time passing by that corner, that place, that information will be there carved in your brain. It's a great little exercise that builds up awareness. Okay, so now let's have a look at the common items to use as a weapons. Okay, so we're gonna talk the keys first. And of course, I know what everyone is gonna say. Yeah, I know that. Of course, what you're gonna do is just stick that key between your fingers, and then you're gonna make a Wolverine out of yourself, and then you're gonna punch him and all that. And of course, that might work. But then believe me, guys, I was there. I was in a big fight. I was on the football stadiums. Yeah, that never works. That might work, right? But then every so often, that key is being folded over your finger, breaking the bone, burying deep in your fingers. And I mean the little roundy part. I've seen that being buried so deep in the tissue between the fingers, right? It was really so hard to pull out. Okay, so of course you can make that Wolverine with a one key or set of keys and try to scare your opponent off. You can tell him, I'm gonna gut you and whatever you want to do with those keys. But then the proper use of a key is this. Okay, so you just grab that key like so, and you just stick literally maybe a centimeter over that, and just squeeze hard, so that gives you a very good and nice control. Okay, and now guys, we are not gonna scare someone off with the key. Okay, so there's really no point to flash it and try to scare him off. He will laugh. Okay, but then he has to grab you to do you a damage, to do you harm. He has to be very close. So even if he grabs you, okay, this can be buried in his cheekbone. This could be used to pluck his eye out. This could be used to stick inside his nose and ripped off. I mean, guys, just grab a key and try different areas of your face. I mean, those keys do and scratching, stabbing, just stabbing into the 10,000 times. Just grab the corner of the mouth, just rip it open, and then just blast him, and then just go away. Okay, so use of the key is very good, but you have to do it properly. Now, say, imagine that Bob just grabbed me from behind and he's pinning me here with his arms. I'm gonna use that key to just dig a big hole in his arm. He's gonna let me go straight away. Okay? So that could be used for a kind of anti-grabbing stuff at the same time. Okay? So that's the keys for you. Now guys, bank cards. Very good weapon. It won't cut the face. Okay? But you just grab it like that. So you have the corner. Right? And then you can scratch the eye. Do the same with the face. I mean, just try on yourself. Just put it to your eye and just drag it slowly. But then if you do this, and then just push him away, and go away. There's a lot of damage that you can do with the bank card. Now guys, glasses. Very nice. Regard to Patrick Kumiski, my own master instructor. Okay, whether that's your glasses or his glasses, just look how smart Bob looks with those glasses. Okay, so just imagine that's his glasses and he grabs me. What I'm gonna do, just pull those and I'm gonna stick this end into his eyes just nicely. Okay? If that's your glasses, just so you can see. If that's your glasses, just do the same. Okay? And that's it. Just bury that part in his brain. Now, guys, the case, glass case. Any hard object like that could be used for any smashing. The bridge of the nose, no problem. There's a lovely one, okay? The cheekbones, of course. But see this part of his neck. There's the network of the nerves called the brachial cluster, okay? And if you stroke those hard, that part of the neck, okay? Those nerves connect his spinal cord with his arms. If you will get the effect of the brachial stone, and you will, with so many strokes with the hard case into his brachia, okay? His arms are disabled, okay? Because those nerves, what they do, they connect, as I said, the brain and the spinal cord with the arms, so the arms goes paralyzed. I mean, they drop. That expose his face to any sort of damage. You can laugh at him, and that's it. Okay, so what's next is the phone. Of course, you can use that to call the guards. Dancing at the lake again, don't do that. Same thing. Grab hard. My favorite is the bridge of the nose. The bridge of the nose. I mean, guys, 10,000 strikes in that bridge of the nose. Look at the bob here. Okay, that's gonna be it. And it's again brachial stones. This way, that way, nose. Be fast, strike hard, move away. Now, the famous Aldi flyer. Again, Patrick Kumiski, I would never expect that in my life, that you can use something that thin as a weapon. Okay, guys, so what we're gonna do here, we're gonna fold it. We're just gonna fold it quite tight. There we go. And now, we are not gonna do this, no. What we're gonna do, just grab it. So it's say maybe around 1 inch is sticking out. If you want, you can fold it for the better control. And now, I dare you to whack yourself with such a folded flyer hard into your hand. And you will see what's going on. I mean, I was showing that to my daughter as a good self-defense weapon. I've struck myself hard enough, the vein popped in my hand and I had a little balloon on my hand. Okay, so what we do is, just keep him like that. Again, we're gonna strike him, whatever we want. And now, guys, if you will check that, it's still solid. I mean, again, grab this and check against your cheekbones, your eyes, your neck. This could be driven really hard. Now, the water bottle, guys. It's my own stuff. Once I envisioned that, I was trying to contact Quentin Tarantino for the idea for the movie, but he never responded. So, of course, if the bottle is full, again, whack him, stroke him, pour it into his face, run away, okay? But then what if the bottle is nearly empty? Nearly nothing left, okay? So, what you do here, as he approaches you, trying to do you harm, okay? You slowly kind of unscrew that little bottle, and then what you do, you grab him by the back of the head and you drive that bottle and twist and move and twist and pull that eye out. And it's just right here. So now what you do, you just turn it back. Here it is, buddy, and you just go away. Okay, guys, I see on my list there's a loads of little things like a thing that you can find in the girls' handbag, like little spray bottles and the cosmetics and a sort of a sticks lipstick, anything that could be driven into his eye or into his neck could be used as a weapon. Little nail clippers, little nail files, the hair accessories, I mean the pen. My wife, she often does the shopping list, and then what is going on, this goes into her hair, right? And then she comes back and I say, hey honey, you have that in your hair, okay? So it's just asking to be used. As he grabs you, pull back and just do major damage. Stab him, stab him, stab him. Listen, never stab the chest area. He's not gonna be naked. And then through the jacket and another set of clothes, you're not gonna penetrate that with the pen. You're just gonna tickle him. So the face and the neck, it's your area. Again, being pinned, you can use this to be driven into the hand, into the bend of your arm and escape. Now, if you don't have any of those things, which I can really find it hard to believe, you can use any stuff that is there around, okay? Rocks, sticks, chairs. Listen guys, any stuff that is lying around that could be picked and thrown at someone or used against someone is basically a weapon, okay? So listen guys, that's the conclusion on the use of the common items as the self-defense weapons. Just be creative, stay safe, don't be a victim, okay? Because if you end up just blinding up your opponent, you might be a little bit sorry, but then believe me, the confidence boost that you're gonna get from fighting someone off, you won't even think about any PTSD, guys. So I mean, there will be no trauma, there will be just that thought in your mind, let another cunt come. Believe me, so just use that, and I'm going to see you next time just to show you how a little simple move can save your life in a case of being choked or helping a stranger who is being choked, that sort of a situation. See you later, guys.